As the crisis in Ukraine deepens, an unthinkable scenario might actually happen: the use of nuclear weapons. Over the weekend, Putin put his nuclear forces on high alert, showing he is prepared to resort to the most extreme level in his effort to achieve victory in Ukraine. Western nations are reacting, and Americans have a lot of questions about what our response should be. Correspondent Tom Negevin is live in New York with the very latest on this escalation. So, Tom, talk to us about what this really means.
Well, it's really an outsized response, Nichole, to Western economic sanctions. Russia escalating, the U.S. working to calm things down. Analysts here thinking of it as sort of a fire and fury moment, but in Russian, that could lead to nuclear war, even if by mistake.
Should Americans be worried about nuclear war?
No.
The president's one-word response to Vladimir Putin's ramping up of the nuclear threat level, citing aggressive statements by NATO as he places his nuclear forces on special combat readiness while waging war in a country that has no nuclear weapons. It did, but when the Soviet Union collapsed, Ukraine's nukes were returned to Russia. That was back in 1994. According to the Federation of American Scientists, Russia's nuclear arsenal leads the world in size, more than 6,200 warheads to 5,600 in the U.S. And right now, no sign that either side is loading any onto planes or submarines. But rhetoric is the first step toward confrontation, and Putin's is especially significant given that just 3 days into this year, the leaders of the 5 nuclear states, including Russia, reaffirmed that nuclear war cannot be won and must never be fought.
What I would tell you is we've seen Mr. Putin's announcement. We believe it's as unnecessary as it is escalatory. Secretary Austin is comfortable with the strategic deterrent posture of the United States and our ability to defend the homeland, our allies, and our partners.
In short, the U.S. working hard to lower the temperature here, Nichole, and lower it as quickly and as safely, as manageably as possible. The administration saying it sees no indication that it needs to alter the current readiness level here in the U.S. in spite of the tough talk, and that's all they believe it is, coming from Russia.
Yes, such a scary prospect, but very informative piece there. Tom, thank you. Thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.